welcome back to the channel. Well, contrary to what some people may believe that have watched my most viewed video, I don't actually hate local gun shops. Just some of them, the ones that anybody would hate. But I did go into a local gun shop very near to me the other day. Found something very interesting. It's right inside this ammo can here. And the only reason it's in this Uncle Mike's holster is to protect it from scratches inside the can, and because it came with it. And for an Uncle Mike's, it's really not a bad holster. It seems decent quality. Not that I would ever carry this gun anyway, other than just to have room coming in and from the range. But it is this gun right here, Ruger Mark II. If you're familiar with these guns, these were made by Ruger, obviously, from 1982 to about 2004, maybe early 2005. But in 2005, the Ruger Mark IIIs came out. It improved upon this design a little bit, but the takedown was still basically the same. They didn't improve that until the Mark IVs. And even then they had some issues in the beginning. But I digress. This gun is an excellent, excellent gun. It's very, very well made. And when I saw the pictures on the Facebook post from the local gun shop that I got it in, I don't know if it was the lighting or what, but it looked like it maybe had some wear on it. Maybe a little bit of patina here and there. Fancy word for a corrosion. When I got in the shop and actually looked at it, even if it did have some wear, I was going to get it anyway, because you can't just find these every day now, especially for $249. That's what I paid for it. But when I got in and looked at this, if you would have told me this gun was brand new and never been shot before, I would have wholeheartedly believed you. It's in that good a shape. I ran the serial numbers against Ruger's website, their serial number database, and this one was made in 2001. So I have had it out here once already the other day and shot it. Very good shooting gun. It does just have the standard iron sights. I may put a little bit of paint or something on this one up here. If I'm shooting a white target, it's well lit, it's not an issue. But if I'm shooting a black target, something with a darker background, then that front sight kind of disappears. Because they are black, there's no fiber optic or anything on it, obviously. But very, very well made gun. I'm very impressed with this. I've not handled or shot a Mark IV, but if they're anything like this, then great gun. It does have a safety, as most 22s do, and it's right here where your thumb is, where safety should be. Very easy to engage and disengage if you like safeties on a gun. Action, very, very smooth. Now this gun is the predecessor to the Mark I, the Ruger Standard Auto. It was introduced in 1949, and they made that one all the way up till 82 when they started making these. So very, very deep history with this gun. So let's take a closer look, talk about it a little more. Now, as stated before, this gun does have the heel mag release, so you're not going to be doing any tactical reloads with this pistol. Not that you would with this gun anyway. It is just a 22 will come out to the range and shoot at stuff gun. But a lot of people think that Mr. Ruger designed this after the German Luger gun. And I believe a lot of that does come from the shape of it and how it does look. And from the fact that Ruger rhymes with Luger, but that is just a total coincidence. But from what I have read, he did design this after the Japanese Nambu, or at least was inspired by it. That Japanese gun is much more rare in this country than the German Luger. When I first saw these several years ago, and first got really into guns, the grip angle kind of concerned me a little bit, and that's why I'd never really picked one up before. Never really held one a whole lot in a shop or anything. But once I got this, took it out to the range, took it shooting, the grip angle, and yes, I am used to a Glock, and some people hate the grip angle on a Glock. The Glock's not quite as extreme as this though, but this grip angle does feel very good. You can get a nice high grip on it, it just kind of molds to your hand more or less. So we got some rounds loaded up here. Let's shoot it. Now for shooting today, I did just bring my small round, I think it's a 10-inch steel target. My half-size, torso-size target needs some repair. Needs a new washer on the bolt that holds it in. And today, it's kind of bad timing. I ordered some new magazines. It only came with one. But I did order some Ruger factory mags from a seller on eBay. And they will actually be in my mailbox here in about 3-4 hours. But I'm not going to be at the range this afternoon, so we'll do what we can with the one here. Let's get our ears on and see what this thing can do. Now this is one of those guns. It's not a target model because it doesn't have the bull barrel, but it is one of those guns that it is as accurate as you can make it. And one of my favorite things about this gun, especially with it being a 22, it does have a bolt hole open. A lot of 22 pistols don't. So let's load it back up here, shoot some more. And now that 22 ammo is getting more plentiful, I can walk into my local Walmart and find pretty much anything I want. They've got mini mag stingers, several bulk box options, Federal Auto Match. I got some of that the other day. But today I got some mini mags, and I've had these for a while. And this I picked up the other day, just some Federal 36 grain bulk box, 550 rounds. Fortunately, these are the like $21, $22 buy all day long kind of box and shoot all day long. This is good stuff, but I tend to like to save it for if I'm doing more precision target type of shooting. If I'm just coming out here blasting a bunch of stuff, I'll bring this. So these magazines have the little thumb follower, make it much easier to load, and it is a 10 round magazine, as most 22s are. Very easy to load, but once you do get further down into the magazine, that spring does get pretty stiff, and it can get to wear on your thumb, especially if you only brought the one and you can't load up a bunch ahead of time, or have your buddy load for you, if you have a buddy that comes to the range with you. I do, Junk Food Zombie, but he is not here today. So they do make some like little things you can slide over to help with that. It's not really much of an issue for me. So another great thing about this gun, it would be an amazing handgun to teach somebody that has never shot a gun before, and you're wanting to teach them the basic fundamentals of shooting. It's very soft on the recoil, sights are very easy to see, and with 22 ammo, you can shoot a lot and you can shoot cheap, especially now that it's very available. 3 or 4 years ago, that wasn't the case. Let's shoot some more. And one of my favorite things to do with a gun like this is, of course, shoot the steel target, shoot paper, see how accurate you can be. But it's to bring like some cans or the little orange targets that kind of bounce around and put those up behind the target stand. Just plink around. You get to move around a little bit, and it's just fun. That's the main purpose of a gun like this. Of course, you could use it for squirrel hunting, pest control, whatever. But this is just a fun gun. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. It's not the last time you'll see this pistol. Because it's a fun gun for sure. And I have a feeling it will always make it out here to the range with me. Have a good one.